Hello and good morning to our MG live stream. Today we're going to be talking to an old friend. Yeah, because it's not the first time we've covered this particular hotel, and I'm excited to do so because there are a couple of updates that we want to talk to you guys about. But before that, I want to say hi to everyone who's already here. There's Roomkey, who's already here, but anyone else who is in the audience on YouTube, please make sure to say hi. And if you have any questions during the live stream, do type them out in the comments. Pokoknya teman-teman yang pingin bertanya, bikin berinteraksi, silakan monggo di YouTube. Gitu. Tapi a couple of updates from MG before we begin the live stream is that it doesn't feel like it's already the end of the year. Udah Oktober. Hi Roomkey, ini Roomkey ini siapa ya? Biasanya kalau nggak salah kita udah pernah ketemu. Tapi I'm good today. Thank you for asking. But the MG team is busy. Looking forward to 2026. Right? Udah nggak kerasa, nggak taunya udah Oktober gitu ya. There's only a couple more months left until the end of the year, and then we are working on marketing events on 2026. You know, at the start of every year, di awal tahun itu udah pasti ada MG Connect yang besar ya, yang itu di Jakarta, di hometown kita. So you can look forward to that. I'm sure you guys are gonna get invitations. And then for the rest of the year, as usual, there are gonna be events that we will be doing this time around. Yeah, so like once again, if you have any questions, if you guys are just tuning in, do say hi, and then we'll try to interact with you as best as possible. So without further ado, I want to talk about one of the property that we had on the show before. This time it's Hilton Singapore Orchard, very popular with the Indonesian market. But then I think I'm gonna invite one of our good friends to the show to help me explain and talk about the property. So welcome to the show, Ataya. Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Dimas. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's not our first time covering Hilton Singapore Orchard, but it's my first time talking to you, and then you're gonna help me explain to the travel agents who are watching today about all about the property itself. But before we do that, can you please introduce yourself, Ataya?
Yes, sure. Hello, everyone. Selamat pagi. I'm excited to be introducing our hotel, Hilton Singapore Orchard, and I'm sure for you guys, I think it's not new and no stranger to the Indonesian markets, to the Indonesian agents. So for me, Ataya, I've been with the hotel for almost 2 years now. I joined when the hotel fully opened both the towers, both the wings in 2023. So here I am in Asia's largest Hilton property with 1,080 rooms.
1,080 rooms. Like I mentioned to you before, yesterday actually. I don't think I rarely cover any properties that has over 1,000 rooms. So I'm excited to talk about maybe a couple of the room categories today, right? But to those agents who aren't familiar, where are you guys located? In Singapore, of course, they know, and the Orchard Road. But specifically, can you explain your location, Ataya?
All right. I think in general, our location is no stranger to most of the agents. It's one of our biggest advantage. We're right in the heart of Orchard Road. That's the most iconic shopping and dining district. Guests can literally walk to all the shopping malls. It's like less than 5 minutes when you cross the road. We are around the Ion area.
Okay. We might have caught out a bit.
And Mount Elizabeth Medical Center. That's just less than 5 minutes across the road. Plus, we are only 25 minutes away from Changi Airport.
Okay, cool. So Orchard Road, all kinds of for all kinds of guests, right? The leisure, the shopping guests, and then maybe for the medical tourists.
People who are traveling, for medical,
Okay, and then 25. Oh, usually the travel agents would ask you, would you happen to have like shuttle service direct straight to Hilton, or any other convenient way to get to your property, Taya?
So unfortunately, we don't have like shuttle service, or we don't engage any shuttle service, complimentary shuttle service. But of course, I mean, in Singapore we are really well connected. We are in between two subway stations, or Singapore here we call it the MRT station. So Somerset and Orchard Road. So if you see on that map the logo of Hilton, right, you will see
Mhm.
that there is the Somerset station on our right, and then the
Great.
Orchard station is on our left, and everything is connected if you cut through the shopping mall via underpass.
Okay, okay, that's cool, awesome. Yeah, again, if you're not familiar with this, there you go. She just explained to you how to get to the property itself. But you did mention that there are two wings. There are two wings. Ever since your opening 3 years ago, can you explain about this two wings on the property itself?
Okay, so I guess, I mean, I'm sure everybody's aware that Hilton, we took over this building during the pandemic, and then we did a full renovation, and everyone still remembers us as Mandarin Orchard. But we're now called Hilton Singapore Orchard, everybody. So yeah, we have two wings here. So what you are looking at in the image, the one with the big logo Hilton, that is our Mandarin wing, we call it. So we have about 634 rooms on this wing here. So that reopened first in 2022. So all our standard lead-in room categories are in this building here, or in this wing, the Mandarin wing. So it's facing Orchard Road, and then the other side is facing a garden, or like the Grange Road area, we call it. And then on the other building, the one that's at the back of the one with the smaller logo, we call that the Orchard Wing. So that's where our hotel lobby, the reception area, the driveway is. So over on that side, we have the remaining rooms there. So we have our second category rooms, the deluxe room, we call it, on that wing there. So later on, when we cover the room types, we'll just go through that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that reopened in 2023. So in total, that two wings that we have, the Mandarin wing and the Orchard wing, we have about 1,080 rooms there.
So the Mandarin one is the one closer to the image, right? The closer to the
Correct. Yes, the
foreground,
one with the
and
big
then,
logo. Yeah, the one with the big Hilton.
and then okay, and then one wing has 600 rooms. That's already so many. But you're talking about within that particular wing, the Mandarin one. It's all your leading category. Um, we can talk about the room
Sorry, let
categories that
me
we have.
just.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. No, just wanted to highlight the Mandarin wing has our lead-in room categories. Mostly they're all there. Plus the suites are all on that wing as well.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. We can see the types of accommodations here as your room categories. Your lead-in
Yeah,
would be your Hilton room, right?
that's right. The one that's 29 square meters, the Hilton room. Maybe disclaimer, or maybe I need to add, because I think most of the agents who have done or who have sold our properties before, we just
Mhm.
did a recategorization. So Hilton room used to be our second category room. It was then called the premium room. So we rebranded and named it Hilton room. Then deluxe room that you see on the fourth or fifth line, that used to be our standard room. And now it's upgraded to the second category.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. That so to keep the agents updated, right? Your lead-in room, it would be your Hilton room. It has the king configuration or the twin configuration,
That's
right?
right.
And then the best thing about this live stream right now is you do have a virtual tour that we can see. Starting with your leading category, which would be the Hilton room. I'll just move this camera around while you explain it, Ataya. What's up with this room right now?
All right. So the Hilton room, so this used to be the premium room, we call it, which was our second category. So everybody take note, this is now our first category room, the standard room, we call it. Size wise, 29 square meters. So yeah, I think if we do that virtual whole 360 there, you will see a king bed. And then of course that study area, that table, that you will have like for king bedded room types, you will have this mini sofa. But when it's a twin bedded room, it will be two single chairs with that table
Okay.
area there. Yeah.
Okay.
And then if
Uh,
you go closer
you-
to that table area, yeah.
Table area.
So
Okay.
within Yeah, so over here, so that's your pantry or like your mini bar area. So mini bar is of course chargeable. So we have the fridge filled up with your soft drinks, and then on the countertop you'll see some snacks and then the waters. Coffee, tea, it's all included in all the room types. So you have your Nespresso machine that's complimentary. Teas are also complimentary and that's refillable every day.
Okay, awesome. And you can see here you got a giant TV on the wall already, which is good. Once you want to kind of like go back to your room, you want to relax. Yeah, you got entertainment here. And then I'm usually curious about the bathroom. And the thing about this is, let me just move into this. You already have a bathtub within this, which is great. All right.
Yeah. So for all our room categories, except for the deluxe city view rooms, they all come with bathtub. And good thing for the Hilton rooms, the bathtub and the shower are separated. So if you see that's the standing shower on its
Yeah.
own, and then on the other side is
Okay.
the bathtub.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I saw a couple of pictures that was you do have other configures where the shower is right next to the
Yes.
bathtub, but this one for this particular one, it's across on the corner. So yeah, yeah, it doesn't feel like it's crowded from here.
And it's also, I think, safety precautions, right? When you have a
Yes,
bathtub and shower together, sometimes, if anything, you might just slip if you are not careful. So this
I
is
get
very
it.
good to
Yeah,
have separate bathtub and
I,
shower. Yeah.
I get it. I get it. And you did mention that because we're talking to Indonesian agents, your toilets do have bidets. Uh,
Yes, they
right.
do.
Yes, okay, that's great. So biasanya teman-teman agent yang bertanya kayak gitu, ada apa hostnya ada atau gimana harus pakai tissue paper or anything? Comes completely packed, with the features here, and it's starting to already look great. I mean, if I want to go back to the room itself,
To the
it
room. Yeah.
looks cozy, right? And I wonder if I can just kind of switch over to the twin size. I think if I click here, it should be the twin size one.
Correct. There should be a twin room as well. So just
Oh,
to
sorry.
see the differentiation in terms of, the size wise,
Okay.
between, or when you have the twin bed and then you have the king bed. Just to also highlight that for our standard room category, this room
Mhm.
that you're seeing, the Hilton room at 29 square meters, we can only take a maximum of two occupants. So
Okay.
if you have a group of three people, or two adults and two kids, we won't recommend the Hilton room category because we are not able to include an extra bed in this room type.
Okay. Yeah, but it's already spacious enough, and I could see like whether you have like a business partner that's traveling with you, or you have a family, maybe your wife, you're traveling. I think this is already great enough for me to stay in, and I like the decor especially. I think everything is bright. I want to kind of talk about the difference between the wings later, but you could probably see a little bit difference. But I love the decor on this. The corners are you've got all these like wall hangings and all that, and I love floor wooden floors because if I wake up in the morning, I don't want to touch like cold tile
Yes.
floors. Yeah, yeah. So I get this. I get this, and yeah, I like this cozy design within your room.
Yeah.
Moving
So just
on. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
just to cover a little bit of history about, like, of course, the decor. And I'm sure, I think previously it might have been mentioned before when you did a live stream. But then again, I guess just to refresh for some of the newer agents. So the building itself, it was developed and opened in 1971 as a hotel. And then, of course, before the 19th century, the Orchard Road area used to be a plantation. And then, of course, the interiors, when Hilton took over the building, what we did, of course, going back to the roots of what Orchard Road was, a nutmeg and gambia plantation. So if
Okay.
you notice later on, when we go through all the videos and all the room types, the decor is very much full of natural lighting, warm woods, and botanical patterns. Again, it's like bringing back the history of what it was, Orchard Road.
A little history lesson from Italian. I love this. I love that you mentioned this. So it's great. Okay, okay. I get it. I see the connection. And then I'm curious about the your next room category, which is your King Deluxe room.
Yep.
Right. This is already in the other wing.
This
If
is
I'm correct.
already in the other wing. Yep.
Okay, and it already looks a little bit bigger. Yeah, you can see.
A little
Uh,
bit bigger. Yeah. So if you're looking at, of course, the 360 here, the design and the vibes are all similar. So I think
okay.
everything is seamless across both wings in terms of the design, the color tones. It's
Okay.
just that in terms of the configuration of the room and the sizes of the rooms are different. So this room, everybody would remember the deluxe room as the standard lead-in category then.
Okay.
And then now we recategorize it and change it to the second category room. Again, also because this room size is bigger. It's
Yeah.
34 square meters in size. It makes more sense to be a second category room actually.
Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah, you could see it. I mean, this is as far back as I can go on the camera, and then you could see there's a little bit more floor space between the bed and the sofa there, right? So it's a lot spacious, and then I'm gonna check out the bathroom here.
Yes, check out the bathroom because
Check
there's
out
a
the bathroom.
difference there for the bathroom.
Okay, now you got curtains. You got curtains on the bathtub and his and her sink, which is great for
Yes.
couples, right? I usually
Bigger
fight
size,
with my
yeah,
wife.
correct.
I usually fight with my wife.
For the space, right? For the
Yeah, correct. This is good. Okay. Anything else that you want to explain about the room, Taya?
Okay, so for the deluxe room, I guess the difference if you're looking at the toilet here, bathtub and shower is together. So it's a standing bathtub and shower
Yeah.
that was different from the other room that we saw, which was separate bathtub and a standing shower. So again, it really depends, I guess, on the clients or on the travelers, what they prefer in terms of whether they are comfortable with a bathtub and a shower together or they want something separate. And out in the bedroom here, what you see, like you mentioned, Dimas, it's a huge space in a sense, 34 square
Yeah.
meters. So for this room category, you are able to accommodate like three persons, or even if you have two adults and two kids, you can take four people. Beside that lounge chair that you see, there's a space for an extra bed. If that's required, you can add an extra bed there.
Okay, that's good. Perfect for family, but you do have a family suite, which is a good segue to the next category that we can talk about. Your family. You can see a door here, right? You can see a connecting door, but then your hotel has this kind of it's very family friendly. You could see in this video. You can see right there. There's that connecting door. This particular
Room
room category.
category.
What can you tell us about this one?
Okay, so our family room category is a combination of our Hilton rooms.
Hmm.
So it's a king, like you see in the image here, it's a connecting set of a king room to a twin room. So this makes up our family room. In terms of inventory, it's a bit limited. It's again subject to availability. So sometimes if the agent wants to book that online or if they see that the family room is shown as like sold out, they can actually reach out to the hotel because this inventory is really subject to availability and controlled by the hotel.
Okay, and it's great. I mean, looking at this, what when your kids are maybe like under 12 years old, and then they can sleep by themselves, they can be right next door, right? You can just open that, and then just kind of going through the activities that maybe your whole family can do. From these photos are really cute. You can hang out
Yeah.
and you get all these like maybe drawing books.
Right. So you
Any
get like
other?
for the kids, you'll get this amenities pack or like kids friendly pack, right? So you have like your coloring books, and then of course sometimes they have activities on the weekends, like especially special occasions, like when it's Easter and all that. But if not on a normal day, if you come with your kids, they will get these kids amenities for the kids. I mean to keep them entertained when they're in the hotel.
Okay, that's great. That's great. We're jumping a little bit because you're usually travel agents are curious about any other activities that the whole family can do. You see from the picture earlier, I think there was a cooking class and then drawing, painting with your. I'm sure you have a lot of it. Yeah, the travel agents can find out a lot more later on from here. But yeah, this is cute. All of these are cute. Was that particular key card for the kids?
Yes, we actually have kids, like children key cards as well, designed for them specifically, to make them feel like, hey, I'm important too. I can unlock that
Okay.
door.
Okay. That's cool. All right, that's cool. But speaking about all the other room categories, you do have a lot more room categories. I just want
We
to pop
do
this up
need
again.
to decide. Yep.
The suites. Um, uh, I want to give a sneak preview of maybe the suites. We don't have time to cover all of them, but going to the suites, three particular suites that we want to cover is the corner one bedroom suite and the premium suite. Ataya, what can you tell us about these very quickly?
Okay, so I guess if you look at the slide
Oh,
earlier, so
sorry.
we have the corner suite. Yeah, so corner
Mhm,
suite is actually our first category suite, and then just now,
mhm.
like you mentioned, Dimas, the one bedroom and the premium suite. One bedroom would then be our second entry suite, and then premium suite is something that's quite popular with family because you can convert that to a two bedroom. So maybe if we
Okay.
could go to the virtual videos, then we can show them how it looks like.
Okay. Starting with the corner suite, it already looks a bit different. Your sofa configuration is already different. Right. And what can you tell us about
And
this?
yeah, so for corner suite, if you guys remembered how the Hilton room just now when Dima showed the virtual video, how it looks like, same. If you notice, it's very similar in terms of the design and the decor. It's just that it's bigger, of course. Corner suite is 49 square meters. If you talk about the layout, because most travelers, when they hear a suite, they would think it's a bedroom and a living room separated, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But for ours, for the standard room, the corner suite, if you notice here, it's like in Singapore, we call it a studio apartment. Like, the living
Yeah.
room and bedroom is
Mm.
all together. There's no walls, there's no separation between the two. So for travelers who just want slightly bigger space, we would recommend the corner suite because you have a living area, and then of course you have the bedside, the bedroom there, and it's quite a big size. And if you pop up
Okay.
into the bathroom area,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
a little bit
Bathroom
different.
area.
Also, the bathroom in the corner suite. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So it's a huge bathroom too.
Yeah. You already got like a standalone bathtub too. This is great. Yep.
Yeah. So the shower and the standalone bathtub is all in one area together, but of course it's separated. And then you have your bathroom outside, and then like your wash area outside the bathroom.
Okay. And then moving on to the one bedroom suite. This is the one that maybe a lot more travelers are familiar with, right? You've got the section where you have the living area and then the bedroom area. And it's
Yeah.
clearly so much bigger already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one bedroom suite actually is very much popular with our wedding couples actually because this is
Okay.
part of their wedding package. So if they book the wedding package with the hotel, uh this is part of the bridal suite for the couple. So it's pretty much popular with them, with the bridal couples. Again for one bedroom suite because you have that separate bedroom and living room. And sometimes with wedding couples or entourage, they'll bring up their, bridesmaids, groomsmen. So they have kind of big
Yeah.
space there. Yeah.
Yeah. You have space to hang out, like prep for definitely for the wedding couples here. And then the bathroom looks even more
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
Separate
I
shower
love
and
the bathroom
bathtub.
here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and that's good. I didn't know you offer packages, wedding packages. So yeah, for travel agents, that's really good information. And then the last suite that we want to quickly cover would be your premium suite. This
Correct.
has a
That's
very warm tone to it. What's the
okay.
difference for this one?
I think this is not our premium. Is that our premium suite? Because this
Yeah,
looks like our corner. Okay, yes, sorry, you
premium.
were in the bedroom. Okay, all right. Yeah.
Okay.
So premium suite, just okay, here we are. This is the bedroom area. So if you notice the bedroom area looks exactly the same as our corner suite. It's
Okay.
just that with the premium suite, there's a living room, so it becomes
Okay.
a huge entire space altogether. So
Y-
if you head out
You've
to
got a
the living
hallway.
room,
You actually have a hallway here,
yes,
connecting those two areas. Okay, and an even bigger living area.
living space,
Okay.
yes, there you go.
Yeah.
So for the premium suite, just now in the bedroom, you already have like your master bathroom, right? Out
Yeah.
in the living area here, you also have like a secondary bathroom, like we call it a powder room, but you can also take your shower in this bathroom here. So if you
Okay.
have guests, and then let's say they need to use the shower as well. So there's two toilets or two bathrooms in this premium suite.
Okay. And you know what? I've been seeing your L-shaped couches here. I love them. I don't know the way you decor this. Like, you don't have hard corners. I love that. Your wall arrangements kind of like this. This is great. This is what I've noticed across these suites actually, and it's really great. But yeah, these are a quick preview of your suite types. Don't worry, travel agents. We're gonna give out the link to this virtual tour. So at the end of the show, if you want to kind of just look around some more, that's great. But we got to move on. The thing that we need to talk about next would be your some of your outdoor area situation here. You do have pool, outdoor pool, and fitness. Can you quickly cover this,
All
Ataya?
right. So I think in terms of the facilities that the hotel have, yeah, the outdoor pool that we have, that's on level 5. That's where our reception or check-in counter is, our lobby area is. In terms of the pool, I think compared to the size of the hotel of 1080, it's a cute size pool in a sense. I think the image that you see is almost the whole entire pool already. It's just
Okay,
missing the other side where you enter from. But
it's
again,
on the fifth floor,
in terms
right?
of it's on the fifth floor.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
I think, yeah, pool wise for our hotel travelers here, it's never crowded, even though the size it's not relatively big. Again, I think it's more popular with the kids on a weekend. On a weekday, it's usually very quiet for the pool area.
okay, okay. That's a good idea. I mean, I usually want to jump in the pool when it's really quiet. So if your pool is relatively quiet most of the time, that's good. I like it. Right. I usually swim during the afternoon too, right before sunset. So that's good. And then talking about your gym, I'm a big gym fan here.
Mm,
Your equipments are great. I know it very well.
yep.
The resistance is good. It's on the virtual tour too. But can you quickly explain about your gym here, Taya?
Okay, let me say if you're a gym buff, you would really love our gyms. It's fully equipped. So we have two gyms, because we have two towers, right? We have two wings. So we have gyms in the Mandarin wing and we have gyms at the Orchard wing as well. For Mandarin wing, our gym is on level 6, where the executive lounge floor is. And then for the Orchard wing, our gym is on level 37. So again, both gyms are fully equipped with the same equipments that they have. I think even though we are a huge hotel with 1080 rooms, the gyms are never crowded as well. Again, there will always be enough machines, enough equipments. And more often than not, every time when I'm popping by, walking over to look at the gym, it's always like 4 or 5 people at a time. So never
Okay.
crowded.
Yeah, and it doesn't show on this this picture right here. But the best thing about your gym is you have a squat rack. It's on the virtual tour. I'm a big powerlifter guy, so that's really
Okay.
great. If I ever pop in your hotel, Ataya, you'll probably find me in the gym at like 6 a.m. in the morning. Well,
Oh,
does the
wow.
gym open that early? Is there an operating hour?
Gym is 24 hours, so not a problem. 6 a.m. I always tell myself I want to do that, but I can't.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, you'll probably find me if I stay for the whole week. You'll find me there like seven days a week, right there.
Wow.
Uh, there's a question here. Uh, would you want to explain the cost of the extra bed?
So the extra bed in general, it's about, if you talk about Singapore dollars, it's about 160 before taxes. That's
Hmm.
across all different travel agents or even our corporate clients or even the usual leisure travelers. And I think she's asking that what room type that can accommodate the extra bed. So the
Okay.
extra bed, we can only accommodate it in the deluxe room category, deluxe city view, and of course the suites.
So
That's
you mean starting from the deluxe room category and onwards, or just for that particular category?
so only so because executive rooms you are not able to accommodate extra bed, so it's only deluxe, deluxe city view, and the suites that can accommodate
Okay.
extra bed.
Okay. There's another question. Do you have smoking rooms?
No, we don't, unfortunately. Actually, almost all of the hotels in Singapore now no longer have smoking rooms already.
That's right. I support it. Yeah, because I'm sure it should be general knowledge by now that there's really restrictions on like smoking, vaping, and all that, right? In
Mhm.
Singapore, because the Singapore is a very clean city, clean country. So yeah, most of the time nowadays, if you have any questions like do smoking rooms, probably not, right? Across like all properties like that. But and then I think what I want to talk about, because it's almost lunchtime in your area in Singapore right now.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your F&B. What do you have to offer in your property?
In a hotel. Yes, so we have a total of five F&B outlets, F&B dining outlets in the hotel. So the first one would be Estate. That's our all-day dining buffet restaurant. So breakfast is served there, and then lunch and dinner is buffet style. And then we have Ginger Lily. That's more of like our lobby lounge, lobby bar. Very popular
Okay.
for their afternoon tea. Very Instagrammable area for Ginger Lily.
Okay.
And then after Ginger Lily, you will have Osteria Mozza. That's our Italian restaurant. Cozy space takes up to about 100 people. They also do private dining. They have private dining room there. So Italian food, famous for their wood-fired pizzas and pastas. And then we have Shisen Hanten. That's our Sichuan or Chinese restaurant. It's a one Michelin star restaurant. So it's a fusion of Japanese and Sichuan cuisine. That has been there. I think Shisen Hanten has been there even before Hilton took over. So we basically it's just still
Okay.
there and it
Yeah.
remains the
You.
same.
Okay. And then your chatterbox. You have chatterbox, which is your local
Local.
cuisines.
This is famous. I think without even me explaining Chatterbox, I think everybody around the world knows Chatterbox. I think the Indonesian market, the Japanese clients, they all know Chatterbox. Local cuisine, it also has been there since day one. It did a full renovation, I guess, during the time that we did our renovation as well. This is also on level 5, so very popular for chicken rice. Even if it's me, I will still recommend the chicken rice, aside from the other dishes.
Okay. Speaking of your recommendations, I want to go back to your breakfast area, right?
Yep,
Any recommendation for this is buffet, breakfast
buffet.
buffets, right? What do you recommend for breakfast here?
I think estate for breakfast, I mean, it has a huge spread. So I guess at the end of the day, it depends on what an individual traveler like. Like for me, I really love to go to the egg station. I would
Okay.
take any different kind of eggs. Only when I'm on holiday, you can have all these different poached eggs. You can have
Yeah.
eggs Benedict, scrambled eggs. So I think we do quite a good egg station there, and I think we have a huge variety of breakfast spread for everyone. And
Okay.
again, similarly for our lunch and dinner, it's the same thing. It's quite a huge spread. I would recommend personally for lunch if you do go there to have our double boiled chicken broth. It's amazing. Every time I'm there, I can have 2 bowls at a time.
Okay. Awesome. And there's another question. Do you have a halal corner at breakfast?
We do not have, okay, so our hotel F&B outlets are all not halal certified. So we do
Okay.
not have a halal corner, but our foods are all labeled as such. They will tell you whether
Yes.
it's no pork, no lard, what are the ingredients in there.
Yeah. Okay. It's safe. I mean, I'm sure it's mentioned on all the notices. right? The information.
Yeah, the full
So
text.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the text. You can keep it there. And speaking in terms of the, I just want to go back to the breakfast again, because everyone's going to be here in the morning, lunch, and dinner. How many people can fit within a state? You think, Ataya?
So it's okay, it's a huge restaurant. It takes all the way up to about 320 people if everybody decides to come at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. But I'm sure. And what time does it open? Sorry.
Okay, so breakfast starts from 6:30. So the restaurant opens at 6:30 a.m. and then it ends at 10:30 for breakfast before it converts for lunch. So lunch will start at 12 and it will end about 2:30. And then
Okay.
dinner will then start at 6:30 p.m.
Okay, so there's a little bit of time downtime between those times, right?
Yeah, because then they,
That,
of course
that,
they will refresh the area for the next meal period, and then yeah, it's like a closed off timing for a while.
I'm guessing if let's say your estate is really packed, can you go to any of these other outlets for breakfast? I'm sure you can hang out in like Ginger Lily or here.
So for breakfast wise, it will then be Ginger Lily only that's open in the morning. If let's say our breakfast venue is fully booked, or if let's say our breakfast venue is crowded at a period of time, Ginger Lily do take breakfast, as in they do have a la carte breakfast menu served there, and they open from 8 a.m. if I'm not wrong for Ginger Lily. So if let's say you need an alternative venue for breakfast, it will be Ginger Lily.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm getting hungry, but you'll probably definitely find me in the study motel. I love pizza. And you mentioned wood fire oven. That's it. I gotta try it out right here. Yeah. Okay. That's it. But we are at the end of the live stream. There are a lot more things that we want to cover, but unfortunately, we don't have the time. But usually, what we want to do before we give out the QR code for the virtual tour, I want to give you an announcement for the travel agents who are watching right now. We do have an exclusive booker contest in partnership with Hilton Singapore Orchard here. I'm showing this right now. So there will be rewards for top performance. Minimum of 30 room nights. The agents that book Hilton Singapore Orchard will get a chance to win 3 day, 2 nights in the executive room, which we didn't cover yet. But I'm sure you can take a look at it in the virtual tour later. And then for second place, there's going to be 3 day, 2 nights in the deluxe city view room, which you've seen. And if you were interested, make sure you book all the rooms that you can get so that you get a chance to win this. And there's a booking and stay period from presently. It started in September, but we are extending it all the way until the 15th December. Anything to add to this, Ataya?
No, yes, of course, we are looking forward to having you guys, or of course, for you guys to book more rooms here to enjoy that executive room or the deluxe city view room. Personally, I would recommend the deluxe city view because you get the whole view of the Marina Bay area. Executive room, of course, you'll get the executive lounge access. I think we didn't cover much on the executive lounge, but then, of course, with executive lounge, you have your breakfast served there as well. And then
Okay.
you have the afternoon tea and evening cocktails. And then, of course, all day drinks. And then, if you are into alcoholic drinks, then, of course, they do evening cocktails from 6 o'clock.
Definitely more benefits when once you get to stay in the executive room category, right? Here, I'm just gonna really quickly flash this because if you want contact information for the Hilton team, there's Hilton Singapore Orchard events, sales, weddings, and reservations, things that we kind of briefly covered today, right? So make sure you kind of screen cap this. Take note. If you want to contact Ataya and her team, you can do so. But we also want to give you a QR code for the virtual tour. And this leads to everything, everything that you've seen so far, the virtual tour. Whether you're curious about the suites, the facilities, even the meetings that we didn't get to cover, you can do so in this QR code. All right. Anything else to add, Ataya, before we close the show?
No, I'm surprised that it's already 40 minutes. It kind of felt like we just
Right?
started 10
I
minutes
told you,
ago.
I told you, I told you because I had so fun, and we got a lot of people watching today. So hopefully that's enough information. But then, yeah, again, if travel agents are curious, you can do your own virtual tour using this QR code, and then yeah, you know what? I spent like 1 hour yesterday after the show, just looking around because there are different corners of your properties that are so interesting. Definitely, your ballroom. Just to kind of like give out a preview, one of your ballrooms has like these like multi-level arrangements. That's awesome, and
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So definitely scan this QR code to check out the property. Uh, I'm gonna give you a couple of moments to end the show. Ataya, do you have anything else to add for the travel agents?
So basically, everyone, thank you so much for all the support, especially MG Travel Agents. Let's continue the partnership with Hilton Singapore Orchard. I'm sure, I think, in terms of our hotel and its location, everybody's quite familiar with that. So of course, if there's anything that I can do, if there's anything that you guys need assistance with, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you. Terima kasih.
Okay. There's one here. I think someone's already contacted you here. Number is WhatsApp. If you want me to pass on your information, Ataya, to Roomkey because they're very familiar travel agency, I can do so later. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm guessing a lot of travel agents are curious about contacting you right now. But we are at the end of the show. Thank you so much for your time, Ataya. Right. Thank you so much, travel agents who are watching. We'll see you on the next MG lecture. Thank you. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye.